Hi everybody, it's Dina and I'm back with another video. This is my finished BOD pattern of the week for 2023, and it's week number 1. I am actually dog sitting at my sister's in Massachusetts, so that's why there's different surrounding. And I have 2 things to show you. Now, for week 1 of the BOD series, Alexa picked this adorable baby dress, and I'm trying to find the original picture of it because actually it's here. The dogs, they tear everything up, and I'm not used to that because Marley doesn't do that. So since I've been here, I had my favorite light up crochet hooks. I'm forgetting the name. Yarn Mania, something like that. I loved them, not just because they were light up. I just loved the crochet hooks. Somebody recommended them to me. I got them on Amazon. And so I bring those with me whenever I travel because they come in a great case that has all these different hook sizes, and it's the metal. And then it had a wand, like a handle, and I'm gonna go get it and show it to you. Okay, this was it. See, so the dogs, you'd press this button, it would light up here, and it would light your hook. Yeah, so they got their hands on it, and I tried to see if I can just order just the handle, but I could not find anywhere like that. So I found another set that was a little cheaper than this one, which I loved this. It even has like notions in here, so it's like when you're traveling, it's really easy because you have all these hook sizes. But I didn't want to spend the money, so I found this, and I'll put the links down below, or I'll try to. I don't know the brand of this. It doesn't say anywhere on here, which is kind of funny. But, so this one, this is the wand it comes with. It's very similar. The other one was more ergonomic for me. I liked it a little better. And that you press this, and it's got 2 settings. And it has, this one's gold. So it's working out fine. It was, I think, $17 for all these. So I got that. But now I have to like make sure every time I get up to go to the bathroom to get something to drink, literally I have to like zip everything up. And I keep forgetting, so. Okay. This is the pattern. Dogs ate. Let's see, I think they ate the first page. They did. This was the Sunshine Roses baby dress from BOD. And her, I'll insert the photo of it here, but I'll also show, it was yellow and white. And it was 0 to 6 months. That was the only size she had for this. So what I did was I made it with, she used Hair On Simply Soft. I used Hobby Lobby, I love this cotton, and a little bit larger of a hook. So that made mine turn out a little bit bigger. But this is how mine turned out. I love this color. And I don't know, I don't have the, oh, here it is. This was it. And the color is Warm Blush. And I love Hobby Lobby's, I love this cotton for garments. It's very soft. So here we go, up close. Now, because I made it with a little bit thicker of a yarn, I didn't change anything with this other than the yarn and the size of the hook. I think I just went up one size. But if I was to do it again exactly like this, since I used thicker yarn, I probably would have spaced out the Peacoat shell stitch trim a little bit more than the pattern called for because it is thicker. But it is adorable. I don't have buttons on me, so I just closed it with stitch markers. When I go back home, I'm gonna put the buttons on. But it's adorable. And this is 100% cotton, so this is a great gift. Okay, so as always, I like to show you guys how you could take these patterns and adapt them in sizes, like to make an adult sweater. Now, it came out like a very big baby doll sweater, obviously, because what I wanted to do is I didn't really want to change her pattern. I just wanted to show you guys how I would take this pattern and say, hey, I want to make a baby doll top. I just used the yarn I had with me. Again, I'm traveling, so it's, you know, limited. So I'm going to put a picture in right here of me wearing it. And I used one of my favorite yarns, the Caron Ogo Colorama Halo. And I used it in, where's that color? I don't see the color. They probably ripped it off. Bummer. I don't know the color of this red one because it's not on here. But now I'm going to show it to you and I'm going to explain to you how I did it. So this is, look at that ombre. Isn't it beautiful? So this is, I didn't really change the pattern. I just wanted to increase it so it would fit an adult. Now, again, you do things multiple times to learn. What I would do differently if I was to do it again, and to be honest, I was rushed, I'd make 3/4 sleeves, and I would not have made as many increases around the first round as she did. I would have made less increases. It still would have given plenty of a baby doll. But look at that ombre. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so I really, really love this ombre. The other thing I did not do is I did not put on the shell Peacoat trim. And on the bottom, all I did instead of doing that trim is, these are double crochet V's in the pattern. I just did 2 rows of triple crochet V's just to give it a little bit more of a different look on the bottom. Okay, all right, I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I know I'm going to do a more detailed video on how to do a top-down sizing kind of thing. So, but real quick, this is going to be super basic, super quick, just so I don't leave you guys all hanging. If you get it, great. If not, I will be making a more detailed video. Now, when I took Crystal's dress pattern, baby dress pattern, and to increase it to fit me, what I did was, I think when you're doing a top down, the most important measurement is your head circumference, because the sweater, if it's not a cardigan, it has to go over your head. So my head circumference is 22 inches. What I do is I take 22 and divide it by 4. You get 5.5. Now just so you can understand, I'm just drawing this picture. So just picture 5.5 for the front, 5.5 for the back, 5.5 for each side. I don't like that look. A lot of people could do that. That's a square. You can do that. I don't like that. And this is inches we're talking about right now. What I do to determine the shoulders is I take the number and I divide that by 2. Now, 5.5 divided by 2 is 2.75. You could round up or down. It's not that critical. I'm going to round up. So, again, we're talking inches. So, we want to get to 22 inches. So, I took the 5.5 divided by 2. I'm rounding it up to 3. So, it's 3 and 3. All right, so what did I not use? Okay, I did not use 2.5, right? Because it was 5.5, I went to 3. No, I did not use, 2.5. So now I'm going to go to the 5.5 and add 2.5 inches. that I did not use over here. And that brings it to 8. And do the same thing over here. Now, since Crystal's pattern did not join and you ended up making buttons here, then I just take that 8 and divide it by 2. So there's 4 inches and 4 inches. So now you have 8 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches, and 3 inches, and that equals 22 inches. Now that's inches. So now I want to convert that into stitches. How many stitches do I do? Well, the dog just touched my little swatchy thing. So not to do a full swatch, but whatever stitch you're going to do, and I did double crochet, followed her pattern, and I just measured, and it's hard to do because you'll have to trust me because I can't do one hand. But I just measured how many stitches are in 1 inch. And for me, it was 3 stitches equaled 1 inch. So I just took my tape measure and I measured. So 3 stitches equaled 1 inch. Okay? So now all I have to do to figure out how many stitches, convert it from inches. So we have 8 inches here. I'm going to multiply that by 3 because 3 stitches equals 1 inch. So that's 24 stitches. I multiply that by 3, 9 stitches, 9 stitches. And again, because this is broken up, it's 12 and 12, which is the same as the 24. And you add all those stitches, you get 66 stitches. Now, in this particular pattern, she did not add 4 corners. She did not add stitches for those 4 corners. In her pattern, she had you working starting here, doing how many stitches she called for, but for me, okay, it's going to be 12 stitches. And then when I get to the 12th, then she did a chain 1. And then how many stitches you had up here? Mine would be 9 stitches and then a chain 1. And then I would do 24 stitches, a chain 1, 9 stitches, a chain 1, and then finish it with those 12 stitches. And then you go back and you work into the chain 1, that's your increase. That's how she did this pattern, so you don't have to add it. If you wanted to add a stitch to actually work into, on your first round, work into a stitch and not just chain 1, then you would take the 66 and add 4 stitches for the corners. And then I add 2 just for a turning chain because I do a double crochet in the 3rd chain. Okay, I hope that makes sense. This is just rough throwing it out there to you guys, but stay tuned. I will have a more in-depth video once I get back home. Thanks. So that's it for the BOD pattern of the week number 1 for 2023. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you make them with me, please post a picture of yours on my Facebook group, which will be linked down below. And now, I don't know if she's gonna be able to hear me. Let's see. Alexa, pick a number from 1 to 187. $133, she said. Let's see what that is. Oh, it's a hat. That's good, nice and easy. Okay, this one is called the Easy Crochet Beanie. And let's show you a picture. It's right there. That looks very cool. And I'll insert a picture too, if I can, because normally I like to look it up on my computer and buy it and then read to you the yarn she's using. But my son was using my computer. It's dead and he can't find my charger. So that's it for week number 2. I will have both of these patterns linked down below if you're interested in trying them. And now that you saw how I made it for an adult, again, if you don't want it so flowy in the front, just don't do as many increases as she did. And all you really have to do is measure. So you measure and that's it. It's really easy. I know I didn't explain it great, but look out because I will do a video that's a little bit easier, but there's a lot out there as well. Okay, everybody. I hope you guys are doing great and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.